O'Hara off of first, Sisto off of third. There goes O'Hara once again. The 1-2 pitch called, strike three. O'Hara's going to take second. The throw home to Sisto is in time. Strike him out, throw him out, ends the inning for the Silversmiths as Sisto is out at home. O'Hara got into second base safely, but the throw was cut off by Dillahay at shortstop, and he guns down Sisto. Martin asks for a new baseball and now delivers the first pitch to leadoff hitter Plant. Swung on and hit in the air. A towering shot out to right field. Going back is Stevens to the track, to the wall. It's off the facing of the wall. 2-run score easily. Rolling in at second base is Colin Plant with a big 2-out, 2 RBI double. And the Smitties have jumped out to a 5-0 lead here in the third inning. A 1 to him from Rodriguez with the bases loaded. That one's chopped slowly, dribbling down the line. Rodriguez picks it up and he has no play. It's an infield RBI 2-out single for Jordan Stevens. It's the fourth hit already of the inning. The Salt Cats are on the board. He's down on the count 0-2 and he strokes that one. Diving stop by Gonzalez. Flips to Baldini at first in time. Oh, what a play from Ryan Gonzalez. Oh, and now to Zampella. That one smoked up the middle. Sends Zurbrake down to his bottom. It's an RBI hit for Walker Zampella. Scoring is Sisto. Moving to second is Jones, and this game is tied up at 1. Jones off third, Zampella off second, Rinaldi off first. Full count pitch home, swing and a miss from Martin. Goldman wins the battle, records a huge strikeout. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here comes for Goldman. A swing and a miss from Kent Wilson. 2 big strikeouts in this inning by Jordan Goldman. Sisto has just 1 RBI in the season. Has 4 hits in league play. One of them was a double. As a returner on this team, hit .225 in 38 games last summer with 17 RBIs. He hits that one sky high in the air out to left field. Chasing back is Johnson. The track to the wall, and that ball is gone! The first home run at OCC this season belongs to Aaron Sisto, as that was a moonshot over the left field fence. Johnson kept going and going and going back to the track. He ran out of real estate, and Aaron Sisto has just put Syracuse, the Salt Cats, right back in the ball game with a 3-run shot, and it's now a 5-4 game. Big spot here in the game for Matthew Kenny as the new pitcher into the ball game. As we mentioned, Hayden Muntz, the 6'4", 220-pound right-hander out of the pen from AIC in Massachusetts. He comes into the game having pitched a scoreless inning last night. He struck out the side in Game 2 of the 6-4 loss against the Spartans. Now trying to keep this game tied in Game 2 against the Crush. First pitch to Kenny, who's 0 for 1 with a walk in the game. Ball that just misses. Whoa. Salt Cats dugout wondering where that was. Home plate umpire Don Giblin in this game, having switched with James Stigala in Game 1. Mutt's working slowly here with the go-ahead runs on base. Gets a fly ball, foul territory. Ritchie towards the dugout. Not going to have any more room as it clanks off the end of that wood shed-esque dugout. Bounces off the roof. 1-1 now.
Mutt's pitched for the Cats in the second game of yesterday's doubleheader. Pitched all of the 6th and 7th for Syracuse. Went 1-2-3 in the 6th, struck out the side, and then got 2 strikeouts in a 4-batter inning in the 7th. So probably his best performance of the season, a solid 2 innings from the AIC right-hander.
Last time he faced Cortland, pitched 2 2/3, scoreless inning, struck out 2, didn't give up a hit or a walk. He's been very good lately. And given the amount of innings that Ethan Kayaza, kind of the other closer, he accumulated, it's been a lot of Hayden Muntz lately. Not too much of Kayaza, the left-hander, who has pitched here in both games at Cortland prior to today. Big 2-1 pitch on the way. Game tied at 1. Go-ahead runs on base. 2-1. There's a strike. It looked like a pitch very similar to the first one that was called a ball, but both teams get a call, and now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner leading off of third, Max Mims. Runner leading off of second, Nick Palma. Hayden Muntz looks in, pitching out of the stretch, gets the sign. Ball in the glove. Mims dancing off of third. Here he comes home with a 2-2, swung on, popped up. Foul territory, could be playable for Johnny Gonzalez, and he can't make the play right in front of the Salt Cat dugout. Changed the positioning of his glove at the last second. The ball is right up there in the lights as the sun is completely set, and that is another gifted out. A tough play, granted, for Johnny Gonzalez to make, but it has to go down as a free out for the Crush.
Yeah, very tough. Johnny Gonzalez, when he got to the ball, was debating if he should try to catch it underhand or overhand. I think underhand would have been the easier play as he was right up against the wall, but that kind of limits your visibility.
Can Kenny make the Salt Cats pay? The 2-2 once again for Mutz. Swung on, hit in the air out to right field. Coming in a few steps is Stevens, who didn't see it at first. He makes the catch. Side retired in the 5th. After the Salt Cats got one to take the lead in the top of the 5th, the Crush respond with one in the bottom half of the 5th, but they do leave 2 runners on base on 2nd and 3rd. For the Crush in the 5th, 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, 2 men left on base. Welcome back to Salt Cat Baseball here on the NYCBL Digital Network. Giovanni Heater alongside myself, Austin Platt. Spartans got 1 in their first licks in this game, and now the Salt Cats will come to the plate against Seth Zerbreg, an all-star in his own right, the only one on the pitching side for the Spartans team. He got 2 outs in the all-star game 2 nights ago without giving up any hits or walks. No base runners for him. Got a 3-2 record on the season, but the 2 losses did come to the Salt Cats. He's pitched in 5 games, all of them starts, and he's gotten a decision in all 5 of them. And the Salt Cats have had the better of him. He's given up 8 earned runs in just over 10 innings, and the first batter in this game, Bryce Ritchie, a different name, of course. Usually it's a Matthew Rinaldi. He's hitting 3rd today, so he and Ritchie basically swapping spots, and both guys at the top of the team in terms of average and major stats. First pitch to Ritchie up for ball 1.
Yeah, and one thing Ritchie's really good at, too, besides getting hits, is getting walks. So I like this strategy. The only thing is Rinaldi is on a hot streak of leading off the game with a hit. We'll see how this all plays out.
Missing outside on the 1-0 is Zerbreg, so he makes it 2-0. This has been Zerbreg's problem, has been the walks. On the season, he's got 15 of them in 26 innings pitched, compared to just 21 strikeouts. But he gets a get-me-over for strike 1 against Ritchie, the Spring Arbor University native. Zerbreg is from Watford, Ontario, Canada. There are a couple international guys on this team. Ritchie flares that one in the air to right field. A long run into foul territory for Cole, and he makes the play as he had to run a country mile to catch it, but that's a good first out and a good start from Zerbreg.
Yeah, nice play out there in the outfield, and was just able to chase underneath it. Ritchie's frustrated about it. Here's Bailey Martin.
Martin hitting .282 on the season. He is playing 2nd base tonight, the middle infielder. He's got an on-base percentage, however, of .475. Leads the team by far with 30 walks as he takes a first pitch strike to Zerbreg. Zerbreg, a Syracuse guy, and go to OCC as a sophomore, so he knows this place very well. Be teammates with some of the Salt Cats. Second pitch, Martin hits it on the ground to the third baseman, made the throw across in time, 2 up, 2 down.
Not ideal start here for Syracuse. Now here's Rinaldi. And this was the one thing we talked about, Austin. By moving Rinaldi to the 3rd hole, I mean, he's so good that, you wouldn't be shocked if he led off this game with a hit for himself like he does so often. But now if he does it, it's with 2 outs rather than no outs. So we'll see how this strategy just continues to kind of pan out as the night goes along.
First pitch to the captain of the Salt Cats, down for ball 1. Rinaldi, as we've mentioned, basically the best hitter on this team, and there's really no one that much close to him in terms of who's second. Hitting .381 with a .470 on base, a .512 slugging, gives him a .982 OPS.
I mean, he's literally getting professional looks.
He fans over that 1-0 pitch, count even at 1. Scarsdale, New York native, once again hitting from the left side. And he swings and hits that one in the air to the counterpart center fielder who went back a few steps but now has to come in. That's J.C. Ng. but he makes the catch, and that is the end of a quick 1-2-3 inning for Seth Zurbrake in his first inning of work. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left for the Salt Cats. It'll be Robert Johnson, Aaron Cole, and Connor Levine coming up on the other side of this break as we've reached the end of the first inning